Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin Louque, and during this professional development session, I will be exploring PHET, which is an online platform for interactive simulations, including the subjects of science and math. This is for ETech 5710, and this is an educational technology professional development. Our goals for this professional development is to become familiar with the online simulations that PHET has to offer science and math educators and students. The program will provide students with game-like environment where they can learn through exploration and discovery. So I teach in an online environment, and a lot of times it's hard for my students to have that hands-on or that curiosity type of learning where they discover and kind of do things on their own. Hands-on wise in the classroom with different materials. So this way with the simulations, they can have these materials on the computer and just kind of discovering and manipulating things on their own, so they're learning and curious about science concepts. So today we'll explore how to become a free member. We'll look at the simulation library in PHET. We'll play around with the gravity simulator, which I used in my course for 5th grade science. And also, if you have an account, you'll be able to look at teacher-made materials that go along with the simulations. And also, we can look at how to embed a simulation into a program. Okay, so let's dive in, and here's our website in order to take us to the PHET simulations. So phet.colorado.edu. Okay, so I have this up already. This is the gravity simulation. So I'm going to kind of show y'all this one real quick. Okay, so we have our Earth and our Sun, and this is the path that it would take, and I added in path and gravity force. You can change that, and I also added in the moon, showing the rotation of the moon around the Earth, as well as the revolution of the Earth around the sun. So it shows that pattern to the students, and they can manipulate it and turn things on and off as they choose. They can look at the different masses. So make the mass bigger of the sun, mass bigger of the Earth. And if you would do that, you can see that these bodies wouldn't be able to survive, and their gravitational forces would kind of throw off. And it just shows the students the importance of that gravitational pull and the location of these planets and the mass of these planets all have a factor in with how they rotate and revolve. Okay, so let me go back to the main site so I can show y'all on how to get to different things. So this is what it looks like when you log in. And if you go to simulations, you can see the different simulation categories. You can search by subject, by grade level. So to get to my gravity one, I just hit Earth Science, and I went to Gravity and Orbits here. And you can download it to your computer. I simply just clicked play, and I played it in the web browser, or you can embed. Also, they have about, so it tells you about this simulation, the topics, description, and learning goals. And this is the teacher submitted activities that I was talking about. So these teachers have made different materials that go along with the simulation. So I'll just open up this one so y'all can see kind of what I'm referring to. So it looks like this teacher made them in Word. So you can actually open up this Word doc and use it if you'd like to with your students in the simulation. So here is that already teacher-made material for you. So you don't even have to worry about making your own. But you do want your students to be accountable. So that's why it's so great to get that free account so you can download these materials for your students to complete as they're doing the simulation, because you want them to get something out of it. Okay, so there are the teacher submitted activities. So that is a great component. Okay, I'm going to go back to the main site. So here is where you can log in. And so I'm logged in right now, but I'll sign out so you guys can see. So if I go, it has my information already put in, but if you don't have an account, you can register here. So the reason I was able to see those teacher-made materials is because I was already signed in. Okay, so I'm going to go to the gravity simulation again and show you guys how to embed it into your course if you are teaching online or if you use Google Classroom. So you're going to go ahead and select embed. You're going to copy that code. And for our program, we use Canvas. So I would need to hit, let's see, upload or record media. And we have that option to embed it. So I just want to show you what it looks like. So here the simulation is. And I'm going to save it. Let's see. I have to move this up to be able to click it. Okay, so here's what it looks like. So it'll load and the students can actually play it right here in my course. So they don't need to go to any website to play it, or I'm sorry, to the PHET actual website. They can play it within the course. So it's a really cool feature. My students don't even have to leave. I can upload the worksheet underneath and they complete it and submit it to me. So really cool part of this program. Okay, so that is how we embed the simulations. So if you use Google Classroom, this will be a really cool component you can add in for your students. Thank you guys so much for joining.